Well, looks like we are live. So, hi everyone. It's been a long time since I've on a stream. So, good afternoon. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So, I really hope everybody's doing well. My name's Elsie from BNB Chain, and with us tonight, we have my amazing colleague and co-host, Laura.
Hi everyone. I'm Laura from BNB Chain team.
Yep. So, today's a very exciting day, and I'm sure everybody is waiting for it. It's the demo day for our very own Vietnam stars. In today's session, the projects will have a chance to present to you their product and the vision, and you are strongly encouraged to ask them questions that you may have. You could get prizes for asking questions, so fire away. Also, please watch out for the links that we will post in the comment box. There are multiple messages that we like to share, especially for projects that are looking to build on BNB Chain or talented individuals who would like to join the BNB Chain family. So, without further ado, I'd like to bring on our first project, FOTA.
Welcome, Foda. It's your turn to run a demo.
FOTA. So today I will show you how to buy a hero on our marketplace and start playing a game via Lightmo.
So Foda is a gaming project, right? So yeah, feel free to share our screen.
So before any user start on our journey, please come to our market gen to see where we selling our hero, and we can take a look at any hero on the marketplace, which is showing the information of the hero. So after that, we come to marketplace and searching a hero you are already researched. For example, I will try to hero like that, and I start buying one hero. After you confirmation with blockchain, it takes about 30 seconds or up to 1 minute to let the blockchain sync with the game. Meanwhile, I will start playing the game. Before we start the game, we need to scan the QR code to log in from MetaMask on your phone. But because I already logged in before, it's already recognized. So for that, I will try to pick a mission. Here is the screen that you can select your formation. Formation is a team that formed from 3 heroes, different heroes. And as what you see on the screen, I have 2 heroes like Godwin, Cyril, and Grim. Let's start the battle. To activate any skill, you can pick and double click. Or simply click and select the target. You can see the cooldown of the skill of the enemy here. So I'm waiting for the cooldown and I'm using this skill. Using the right skill at the right time will help you win the battle easily. So to understand the skill ability, you can check and hover onto that skill, and you can see that there is a explanation how it's going and how it works. We are close to the winning. Yeah. So you click confirm, and on your MetaMask, it will showing the confirmation. So the battle is focusing. It takes about 30 seconds up to 1 minute to the transaction complete on the BSC Smart Chain. So you can copy here and check on BSC scan to see how it's going. So after you can check directly on the inventory on your account, it's going. Yeah, it's succeed. And that's all for our battle on FOTA. Thank you.
Wow. So as mentioned by some commenters, the graphics are great. So there's a couple of questions that are in the comment box. Let us choose a couple, maybe one from Laura and one from myself.
Yeah, so actually, I talked with Foda before. I do have some questions on my mind right now. I know in not only in Vietnam market, maybe it's the whole SEA market, there are so many GameFi projects. So what do you think make Foda unique among those projects?
Okay. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
All right. So I'll answer to your question, but before that, I would like to mention is the whole games industry is growing really fast, right? Even that is a blockchain games, or even it is a hybrid one, which is the traditional one, and we put on top of blockchain one or the traditional one, so it's growing very fast, rapidly. So what makes us different from the other one? So when we work with our investor and also supporter backer as well, we mentioned that FOTA is the blockchain games, which is we fully using blockchain, right? Is on-chain data, not using any kind of like the hybrid one. So that is from a technology perspective. And one more thing is like we not just invest into one single platform, like mentioned about like right now we have a PC one, we also have the HoloLens one version, and also upcoming we have an Android one. So that is two thing about technology, about the teams and also the culture and also the product that great culture build a great product. As FOTA is really kind of young company, and we have a young talent. And when we come together, we really kind of put forward the a really kind of a good mindset about we want to do something better every day. So you can see that if you go after FOTA and then you go through all of the video that we post on the YouTube, right? The design, the hero that we put on in a really kind of early version of our games compared to what we are launching and what we are introduced to the market is very kind of is a huge difference. So we make it better every day compared to someone that's just like wait for a quarter or a season to make an improvement. So that has make a difference.
Cool. Thank you for the answer, Ryan. So I was just looking at the comment box, and there's just another question that caught my eye. What are the plans? What are the plans for global expansion? Are you focusing on market at this time, or focusing on building and developing, or are you getting customers, users, or partnerships?
So when we build a Voltaire, we aim to have a global market, right? But you know what is different culture with a different country with different kind of approach. So what we are right now is really kind of focusing on the Asia first. We also have some customer from US and also from Europe. Part of it, we have set up the community manager to support the player as well. So to be kind of honest, we want to build a really kind of strong foundation for our product, right? And what we are coming from, where we are coming from, is Asian country. So that is where we really kind of strong and we understand about the culture. So we're focusing on the Asia first, but it's not mean that doesn't mean that we don't have a customer in, for example, like US, like Spain, like Turkey, like some country in Germany as well. So we're looking forward to have more support from a community, from player, from investor to expand our platform, our game.
Got it. Thank you. It's amazing. So watching the graphics and the gameplay, I do think that Flota could be quite interesting going forward. So
Yes. Thanks.
Thank you for Bao sharing and also for Ryan for your answers.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yep. So that's Flota for you guys. And coming up next, we have Project Sandbox. Hey Lian, how's it going?
Hi everyone.
Eileen.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So can I start my present now? Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Ling and I am the CMO of Planet Sandbox. On behalf of our team, we are honored to be here at one of the top 10 of BNB Chain Web3 Stars Accelerator in Vietnam. It's my pleasure to join the demo day, and I can't wait to introduce our project to BNB Chain community and all the audience watching our live stream today. So let's get started. Planet Sandbox is a physics-powered third-person shooting sandbox game that allows players to build and to arenas to fight other players in various game modes using ownable game assets such as weapons or champions in the forms of NFTs. Planet Sandbox was launched in October of 2021, taking advantage of the bull market and the massive adoption of blockchain technology, especially in game fee and DeFi. We have raised 1.9 million through funding routes to activate the project, and we are backed by NGC Venture, IC Labs, X Network, and other reputable VC, as you can see on the slide. Powered by PSB tokens, Planet Sandbox has created multiple play-to-earn opportunities within our metaverse. So the tokens are currently listed on Gate.io and PancakeSwap with nearly 6,000 holders, which represent our active PSB community. About our shooting modes, the shooting modes including both PvP such as Battle Royale or Deathmatch, the PvE and cooperation modes, Zombie Defense, Prop Hunt, and Squid Game inspired modes. However, our vision is much bigger than just another shooting game. We want to create a sandbox metaverse for users to take ownership of the game and to build an open world to facilitate others to jump in and customize the our play modes. That's the main approach when we design the build modes, the key to the Planet Sandbox metaverse. So, ever since, we have continued building and completed various notable milestones of development. For instance, our very first initial NFT offerings in partnership with 3 major marketplaces, which achieved like 350 BNB. The release of staking program with a total 800,000 PSP stake, and our smooth launch of the testnet with Battle Royale mode with more than 2,000 unique players from guild partners and communities during 4 months. And most importantly, we are proud to announce that our official play to earn mainnet just launched 2 days ago on September 5. The game is available for download on our website. Uh, can you guys see the screen playing? I mean the video.
But it's stuck.
No,
It's not a
Oh,
video.
okay. Did it run now?
I don't think so.
It is running now or it's freezing?
It's not moving.
Okay. It's about our gameplay, but unfortunately, it's not work for Google Slide on StreamYard. So our game is available for download on our website at planetsandbox.io for PC, and coming along with the mainnet is our DApp launch and native marketplace, so players can trade NFT using PSP tokens, as you can see here. Okay, about our future plan, our next step is definitely to keep building a thriving players and holder community surround Planet Sandbox ecosystem while continue to release the new game modes. We build the new features for both crypto and non-crypto users in order to increase the game magnetisms and experience. Launching the mobile version, which already done, and develop our Planet Sandbox metaverse. The DAO governance is also one of our focus for Q4 2022, which will truly give the whole ownership of the game to our community and offer equality, transparency, and decentralizations. So let's look forward to our exciting future and support Planet Sandbox. I'll join our vibrant community of like-minded PSB supporters by following our social channels here. Okay, thank you very much for listening. That a
Thank
quick
you, Liam.
overview about Planet Sandbox.
Yeah, this is amazing. So, I see many supporters in the comment chats. They are saying that,
Oh,
you guys are Fortnite on blockchain, PUBG on PUBG on blockchain, things like that. So
true.
maybe
Yeah.
this time around I could start with a question. It's from a
Okay.
user called Yashwan Anu. So, why did you choose BNB chain for Project Planet Sandbox?
Oh, this one is a nice question. Thank you. So when we're doing the R&D on strategies to penetrate the game fee market, we have evaluate different chains to build the project, and I think BNB chain stands out as being a low fee, high speed transaction chain with a massive user base. Furthermore, um, it is easy to develop the app on BNB chain and integrate on-chain technology with our off-chain parts of the game. So a large existing community that is already familiar with BNB chains also help us to reach more people. Therefore, we are building a Planet Sandbox on BNB chain, and I believe that our choice will benefit us in both short and long term future of the project.
Thank you for your honest answer. And yeah, speaking of which,
Cool.
I think most chains are great now. So it's our pleasure that we can support a good game like Planet Sandbox. Laura, do you have any questions for them?
Yeah, I saw from the comment there is a community user, they care about the product roadmap. So would you mind to share a little bit more?
Okay. Here goes the roadmap. So what is the exact question of our member? Like I mentioned about our future plan before, and I don't know what thing is he's curious. Mainly like the mobile version or our next step or the most upcoming event.
Yeah, so for the mobile version, what is the exact launch date?
We haven't got the exact launch date for the mobile version, but I've just got the news from our development team today that we have just finished developing the mobile version. It will be on testing, and we will open the testnet for mobile version for our user to try out it really soon. Like
Soon.
it's already done, but we need to have some more improvement for it. And I think the user he wants to know more about our upcoming event. So as I mentioned above, our Planet Sandbox IDO on October 5th, 2021. So it's about to come our first birthday, a very first birthday. And I think I can have a sneak peek with you guys a little bit about it. Then we are going to launch a mega massive tournament that worth 30k thousand in prize for our player. So just 1 month after our mainnet release, I think this mega tournament will kick off the atmosphere and incentive early players of Planet Sandbox. So if you guys are interested, let's follow our official channel and supporting us. Update some news. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
So
Nick.
this is the reason why you should actually tune in to our live streams. People share alphas, people share good news way before the official announcement. So that's Planet Sandbox for you. And I do think that's the last game five for tonight. So before we go on, I'd like to remind everybody to look out for announcements and different links that we'll be posting in the comments. So if you'd like to build on BNB chain as a project, there's a form for you to fill out, and our support team will actually reach out to you. So moving on, I think we have another great project joining us. It will be Crystal.
Hello, everyone. Um, I uploaded my slides. Okay, so thank you BNB team for having us here. I'm super excited to present Crystal to the BNB community, and we are very happy to say that like when we started Crystal, BNB was at that time it used to call BSC. So BNB chain was the first chain that we integrated. So let me first start with the basic question: what is Crystal? Crystal is what we call at one platform all DeFi. So what we do is we recognize the problem that everyday DeFi user face, that for different DeFi application they have to access different dApps. So for example, if you want to swap, then you may go to, let's say, 1inch or Kyber swap, or if you want to use cross chain, then you go to multi-chain router. If you want to do any lending, let's say you go to Venus. So what we thought that there's an opportunity and there is a big pain point that everyone has. So we built Crystal with the vision that we will simplify every DeFi application and we will integrate it with Crystal. So when you come to Crystal, you can create your own wallet, you can manage your portfolio, you can swap tokens, you can lend, you can even do cross chain, and we also have our own launch pad. So the idea is that's what I call is one platform where all the DeFi application can be accessed. And we not only integrate with different application, we also simplify them so you get very good experience. And also and we also take care of the security and everything, so you can use the application with the peace of mind. Can you move to the second slide? I think I can do that. Okay. So how it started, right? So what we call it, we are a solid team, advisors and backers. I am Sunny. I'm one of the founder of Crystal. Before Crystal, I was working with Kyber Network. I was the head of product at Kyber Network. The second founder is Jarvis, who is our chief technology officer. He is ex-founder of Ethereum. It's an NFT-based game. Back then, when NFT was not extremely popular, so he's like one of the early starter of NFT games. At the advisor side, we have Loy Lu, very famous guy in Vietnam. He's a founder and ex-CEO of Kyber Network. And in last year, August 2021, we raised $6.6 million from top tier investor. Hashed is our lead investor, Crypto.com, Signum Capital, Block Tower, Hyperchain, Arrington XRP, LD Capital, DeFi Alliance, Arcstream, and Coin98. So it started like everyone in Crystal is an OG of crypto, and we are very familiar with the space. In terms of what Crystal offers as of now, is wallet management, and so you can create your wallet, and we are supporting 10 chains. We started with Binance Smart Chain. It's still the most popular chain on our platform. I will later share some stats, but you can use the same wallet on other EVM compatible chain. We offer token swap, where we have built our technology that can do aggregation to give you the best rate. Similar business for the kind of algorithm that we use for token swap is 1inch, which promise to give you better rates. So we compete with them. We have earnings, so you can lend your token, you can borrow your digital assets. Similar business like Aave, Compound, and Venus. In fact, we have integrated with these chains. Cross-chain bridge, we allow user to move your asset from other chain to Binance Smart Chain. They are supporting 9 chain. So it's super easy for you to use. Similar business is multi-chain router, if you're very familiar with that. Then the last one that we're offering is a launch pad, Crystal Go. So far, very similar business is a Binance Launch Pad. We offer decentralized way of doing the token sale. We have done over 25 projects. I would say out of 25, maybe 23 were built on Binance Smart Chain. So that's the popularity of BNB chain as well, and that's why most of the users that we see have been using BNB chain on our platform. So these are some of the features that we are offering as of now. We keep on adding new DeFi services. For example, next we would be adding staking, and there would be much more DeFi service that will be added on Crystal. Crystal is available as both desktop and an Android application and iOS application, and all the three platforms are offering exactly same services. So as I said, we are supporting 10 different chains as of now. So Crystal is one platform that empowers you to manage your multi-chain portfolio on mobile and desktop. So the beauty is that we are offering all this thing on mobile as well. So once you connect your wallet, you can manage all the chain. BNB chain again is the most popular, followed by Polygon, and we keep on adding new chains every month. Then Crystal in numbers. So we started last year, August 2021. So far, we have done $600 million worth of on-chain volume. That's amazing that we have seen, even though the market has been going down recently. We have done over 1 million on-chain transactions safely and securely. That's how much users have been trusting us. A lot of this transaction has been originating from mobile, so people use Crystal on mobile. They also use on desktop. So 1 million on-chain transaction, 600 million trade volume, and in last over, like I would say, 15 months, we have seen 1.8 million wallets have connected, or 1.8 million users have connected their wallet to either browse Crystal to do their portfolio management or do on-chain transaction. So the thing that we do differently from our competitor is that you can not only do portfolio management, but you can also transact on the blockchain. And as I said, we're supporting 10 chains. So this is one platform, all DeFi for you. Our community, we have 58,000 followers on Twitter in last 1 year. That's how our growth has been. We have over 20,000 members in our Telegram group, and we focus quite a lot in Southeast Asia. Vietnam is our biggest user base as of now. We offer localized community, so if you have like any language issue, then you can talk to us in the local language. So we have local community of India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Vietnam, Korea, and Philippines. And we also have a local community members and a community ambassador in these countries as well. So yeah, that's it. So I request everyone to try Crystal at crystal.app. We run a lot of campaigns for you to win attractive rewards. We have trading campaigns every month. We give like $50,000 to $100,000 worth of rewards are being distributed every month. We are giving gas fees refund if you transact through Crystal. So everything is there. And that's all from my side. Open for any question that anyone has.
Thank you, Sani. I mean, you guys' traction has been amazing. And with the metrics, I mean, I'm really impressed. So maybe I should start first with a question. It's from a user called T Hui King. How
Okay.
do you evaluate project success in your case? And how do you measure the progress and effectiveness of what you're doing?
So project success in our case is like, what was our intention? Our intention was to empower user to basically, we call it multiple tap problem, that to use one application you have to go to different services. For example, if you want to use token swap on, let's say, on BNB chain, you have ape swap, you have baby swap, you have pancake swap, you have mdex. So there are a lot of dexes, each offering different rate. What we did is that we integrate with all of them. So when you use Crystal, you don't have to go to the 4 different application. You can use Crystal and your transaction will still go to, let's say, pancake swap or baby swap. So we are not killing their business, we are actually improving their business. It's just helping user to get most out of their money. So our criteria of success is how much is our users using it. So if you are using Crystal, then on-chain transaction is one of the success metrics that we see. That is more important for us. So even you do $1 worth of trade or $100, it doesn't matter as long as you're using Crystal. So we see how many people are using us and how much on-chain volume is what we are having. And the second is, when we come to Crystal Go, we do a lot of thorough analysis. We do KYB of our of the project to protect our user from any kind of potential scams. So that's what we are doing. So it's not like anyone can come and do IDO at Crystal Go. There is a lot of due diligence that is done from our side, and we try our best to protect our users. And that goes with any kind of DeFi integration as well. We only integrate with legit and good project to protect our users.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sunny. So I pick up another question. So for the users, why they use Crystal rather than other centralized exchanges? So what are your advantages over them?
So first of all, like, we don't compete with centralized exchange, but what we are trying is, if we build a DeFi application. So what a user get when they use Crystal? Definitely one thing is the convenience, is you get all the DeFi services on one platform, so you don't have to go to multiple platform. That's the biggest advantage that you get. And the second is, you get a, what we try to simplify user experience and educate user experience. Like, if you are using lending, right, then we explain it to you, right, what is lending and where could you start, right? So for example, very small thing that we do is that if you are lending your token to any lending protocol, and then the liquidity is very less, so you may deposit your token, but and then somebody borrows immediately, so your funds are stuck till the time liquidity is available. So when you're depositing token, we show an alert to the user that the liquidity is very less, so if you deposit, your fund might stuck for a longer time. So it's convenience and better user experience and education, and with the sense of security. And also, the biggest advantage is the mobile access. So a lot of DeFi application are built for desktop, and when you are on the go and when you're on a mobile, you either have to use dab browser that try to fit the website application on a small screen. What Crystal is a native integration, so we understand the pain point, and we try to give you the same experience on the mobile. So it's convenience, security, better user experience, and saves time, save you money. Smart swap that we have developed, something like 1inch, saves you money, right? Gets you better rate. We split your trade across pancake swap, baby swap, ape swap, and all these things, so get you better rate. So everything is there for you guys. It's just one platform, you serves all your DeFi needs.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Cool. So thank you, Sunny, for sharing. I
All right.
think, right. So moving on, I think we have another interesting project coming up. It's Rosion.
Hey,
Hello.
Trick.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, but your image is kind of frozen.
Yeah, I think. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, it's okay. I think it's okay. Okay. Okay, so thank you, BNB team, for the demo day today, and let's get started. So Web3, I think everybody here already know of it. Is quite trending for this day, but do you find it easy? Is futures? How do we do business in this industry? I believe today we are here to find out the answer. And yes, Rosion will be the one of the answer. And I'm G, CEO of Rosion and head of product of Rosion will be your companion. So why Rosion? So more of crypto user, they barely give a talk about the wallet they are using other than the value of it. But ultimately, wallet play a very essential role in the industry. Without them, performing transaction will be very difficult. So Rosion is a wallet. That is our initial idea, but right now we are more than just a wallet. We are a one-stop crypto lifestyle app with Launchpad, DeFi, and play to earn. So how do we do that? We all know that Web3 is kind of complicated for a new user. So that's why we create an app with a very friendly UX. We onboard them to the app. We give them a chance to invest into our new project through our Rosion Pad. And then when they got the token, they can participate in our earning activity through staking, farming, and other DeFi protocol that we are integrated. They also have a chain to participate in GameFi, which is our game center. So they can play game, earn reward, get the NFT, and sell the NFT within the app. So it's like a whole life cycle of a normal crypto user. So let's take a look at our ecosystem. We have two parts. The Wonder app, which is a mobile app that we are seeing, and the Wonderland. This is our web-based version. It's kind of a combination between the app and the metaverse, but it's not developed yet. So I will say this for the future. So today we will talk more about the Wonder app. So let's zoom in each feature. So Rosion Pad, we just launched this for about 6 months ago, but we already raised more than $3 million for 28 IAO and 5 INOs so far. For your information, IAO is mean initial app offering. That is a term that we created, and we are a licensed launchpad. We comply with strict AML and KYC process. Stack and farm. This is one of the first feature when we developed the app. So the user, they can get the saving pool with fixed rate, but it's low APR, or they get the high APR with farming pool, but variable. We also connect to Biffy, so we can bring on the pool from Biffy into our app. So far we have more than 50 saving pool, 80 farming pool, and more than 20 pool from Biffy. We also connect with AMM and DeFi. So far, we already integrate with PancakeSwap, QuickSwap, and Uniswap. So the user can swap any token from this one to other within the app. And we also allow them to bridge the token from this chain to another chain through seller bridge integration. Lucky Draw is kind of an upgrade of our farming pool. So user not only earn the reward from staking, but they also have a chain to win the prize. So far, we already have more than 13 lucky draw with more than 65 winners. Game Center, this is one of the proud product that we have. This makes us to be like a gaming publishing platform. So any casual or hyper casual game come into our platform, they just integrate API, and then they can participate in GameFi. So Game Store, the user can use our Rosion token to buy or sell the NFT, and they can play the game, earn the reward, and sell the NFT. So far, we have 4 games. First game is Spin to Win. This game is developed by us, so the user can use a point to redeem the real reward. I will talk more about the rose point in the next couple of slides. But Game Center, Spin to Win, so far we have more than 800 daily active users. Zombie Warrior is another shooting puzzle game that we developed. So users just need to use rose point to hide the character and play the game. Goblin Attack. This game is a pay-to-play game, so user have to buy the NFT to play the game. So far, we sold about 500 bucks for this game by Rozon, and the user, they had to use Rozon to buy the game credit to play the game. Bubblehead Bomb, this game is our mini game, so it's totally free. User just need to play the game, but they have to pay Rozon to buy the credit, and in the future we will have a PvP mode to celebrate the World Cup. Yeah. Fiat on-ramp and off-ramp, we just integrate with Bansa, so the user can use Visa or MasterCard or Apple Pay to buy the cryptocurrency within our app, and we will plan to have more service and explore more than the off-ramp side in the next couple of months. Yes. NFT gallery and marketplace. This is actually one of our first feature, but we kind of not focused on this yet. We already integrate with OpenSea, but just for seeing and viewing the NFT for now. Our target, we will explore more in this feature and then integrate more with another game marketplace and other native marketplace, so we can bring all marketplace into our app. VIP system. This is our backbone features, and it's very exclusive for our Rozon holder. So the user, they just need to hold a certain amount of Rozon in the wallet, and then they can get the VIP status. Then they can get bonus on saving, farming, discount, and have an early asset to our new project on the Launch Pad. Get many exclusive benefits. So what are Rose Point? That is our loyalty reward system. So because of this, that's why we can we increase our daily active user to more than 14K, because this engage the user. It encourages user to engage with the app. So they staking, they get the reward. They swap, they get the reward. They participate in Launchpad, they get the reward. So they do everything with the app, and they get the reward, and they can convert the reward into the real money. So to summarize, what is Rozon? So Rozon is kind of the system is like a hub. It connects to everything, DeFi, CeFi, even e-commerce. But everything is built around our core value, which is our Rozon token. So how do we make money? So we're not focused on only the app fee, but we also explore ourselves on marketing service, incubation, white label, and NFT sale. So by this way, we can explore our strength. So let's meet our team. So Alan, our CEO, I think he's quite famous, so everybody know him. He's crypto since 2016, and me too. We met each other in a common project, and then we co-founded Rozon. Thảo Linh and I will come later. Thảo is a former marketing expert from Amanot and Gamelock. She helped us to grow Rozon to 10K daily active user. Lynn is very good at a fundraiser. Right now she manages more than 60 partners of Rozon. And An, he is our CTO. He's very passionate engineer. He is former VNG and Amanot senior debt. So what is our number so far? Our social media, we have a Twitter with more than 16 9K follower, the community with more than 50K in Telegram and Discord, and more than 15K follower on Facebook. We have more than 150K download for now, with more than 95K total KYC user, more than 10K daily active user, and more than 60 total partner. So far, we support 4chain, BNB, of course, Ethereum, Polygon, and Solana. Our users come from Turkey, United States, Vietnam, India, United Kingdom, Philippines, and Indonesia. We will try to grow more to another country and do the marketing to acquire more users from many more countries. And yes, that is. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you, Troy, for sharing. So, Laura, do you have any questions that you chose?
I also talked with Troy before. I'm quite surprised the platform has everything, right? So, sure. Do you think you will have a focus, or you will keep on this? You do have multiple streams to run.
Yes. Actually, we always focus on the main idea of the app. It is a lifestyle app. So we try to create more mass adoption. So that is why we create Roseon. So I think in the future I want to see that Roseon will be an app in every user. They should have tried Roseon and see how Roseon will be. It's like a central app in their life. That is what we are trying to do.
Interesting. So, on the same note, I'd like to ask a question on the platform itself. So, as a game publishing platform, how would you compare yourself to a traditional Web2 publishing platform?
Actually, I don't think it's we are not competitor. The Web2 publishing platform is still them. We are still us. I think is not a competitor. We just explore more than a DeFi part, a crypto part of the game. So if a project that already published on Google Play or App Store, they still publish on us. It just add more GameFi crypto NFT into the game. So it's help the project explore more user. It's not a competitor.
Understood. Thank you for sharing. So I think this was Roseon for you guys. And moving on, I think there was another game that we kind of missed earlier. So it's Meta Strike, which was actually mentioned by Roseon as well.
Hey guys.
Hey Frank.
Hey Laura. Hey
Hey Frank, you're late. I thought you don't care about this demo day anymore.
No. So I just finished work and come back. I haven't had dinner yet, so just getting shower and ready for the stream yet. Yeah, I need to be clean and clear so that I can deliver the best thing of our game to all the viewer here. Yeah, and also thank you BNB Chains. Behind the scene, I know that you guys work very hard to host this for us. Really grateful for that. So since I have only 5 minutes, let me go straight to the point so that you guys know about our game. So guys, for anyone here who haven't heard about MetaStrike, we are FPS games. We aim for AAA qualities and we're running on BNB chain. So what about us? So if you guys have played Counter-Strike or Call of Duty before, what we're doing is that we try to mix between those two games and to create MetaStrike, and why we choose the shooting game. So back in 2020s, long story short, so our co-founder sit together and we see the potential of game industries, not GameFi at first, just game, and the NFT ownership and how user creators can benefit from that. And we decide to do a game that everyone can play. And shooting game is the very classical, easy to understand, easy to play, and the most thing we focus on is how it can deliver to pupils a very good experience when play with friends, fun game, high qualities, and of course the earning mechanism behind that, so that you guys can benefit from that. So let's get started. So about MetaTry, yes, we have VRs. If you go to our website, you can see that later on. Once the VR Google and things become popular, you can join our game through that. But at the moment, it's not ready, so we can have a lot of game mode for you guys to play with friends, and a whole big systems of weapon, from your helmet for weapons for armors, so that you can upgrade, make sure that your character is getting stronger, make sure that what you equip is really unique and can have a lot upside potential later, right? So for the game itself, here I'm showing for you guys two mode. The single mode is like, when you, of course there will be some people who introvert, so we think about it as well. So you can play with yourselves, to training session, or you can have some map like playing with zombies, and based on that we gonna check the scores of your skills on the uh, single mode, and you're gonna be earned based on how good you in the single mode. So each single mode gonna have a different map, and when you play on this map, every time you perform a good skills, or you finish the map earlier, uh, so you get a different high range of score. So let's say if we require you to play in 15 minutes, but you finish success in 10 minutes, so you have a higher score. And if you perform more like headshot skills, or different angle skills, unique things, you have higher score in the performance. So the higher score you get, the higher reward, the earning token at the end you get. So it depends on how good you are. For the team mode, uh, as I already said, we focus on the fun when you play with friends. So we provide a lot of different game modes, different in not just about you killing other, but about how you can strategically think about the games to win the game. Because some of the mode is not about just skill, but you have to dominate some spot in the map, or you have capturing the flag from the enemy base team. So it need a lot of tactical from you and from your friend to play this. Um, so for more details, I would love to play the videos, so that you guys can see more about what's the game about. Okay, thank you, Tiana. Yeah, so the conquest mode, you can see, what's the point in the game. You have to conquest that point to others, yes, to confirm. Yes, when in the mode to confirm, you have something wrong, you have to pick it. This is rush mode, so everything is rush, and you have to release as fast as you can. Dash mode is like everyone shooting each other. Yes, something like that. Yeah, thank you. So that's a bit showing on what's the game about. And hey, the game is already kind of open beta at the moment. Anyone who want to try, yeah, just join our telegrams or DM our admins, we can get you to play it. So move on to our NFTs. Yes, the things that every players wants, and that's the thing that we also focus on, because when we develop the game, we believe that ownership of NFTs is a really strong thing that can disruptive between the Web3 games, the game files, and the traditional game. So like myself, I own a lot of games. I invested a lot of money into my old game before, but now I have to give it to my brother, little brother, to play or sell it. So with NFT ownership, everyone can keep it and transfer it, make money from that, renting and stuff. So for NFTs, of course, you have the guns, but it's just not a normal gun. Uh, we have different set of guns. the gun later on you can be upgrade using the metal. You can see that the stone on the right corner. So the more MTT, our in-game token earned you get, you can purchase the stone and then use the stone to upgrade your gun to the next level. So we have like the uncommon levels, the silver levels, the gold levels, and the diamond level. So we hope that you can stay as long as possible with us, so that you can reach the end levels of the NFT. So here's a little bit sharing about the earning mechanisms, and anyone who interested here can see that with any investment you can see roughly what we estimate uh, about what you can earn if you rank first in every game. If you rank first in every game, so it requires you a really good skill. Next one, yes, we have our marketplace ready, so that you guys can purchase the box, open here, or later on you can see all of your items upgrade here, and selling tradings. But more than that, later on we will create some competitions on our marketplace, where we want to provide creator a playground where creator can create your guns or create the map, and user can vote on chain for that. So the top 10 gun winner can be designed into the game, and the map winning can be designed into the game. And later on, the map who plays inside the game can be sharing the profit, earning from the game. I say it about it later, but that's the ideas, so that creator can earn from our game as well. Last but not least, we are having our third tournament so far. So we start releasing small tournament one at a time. Start from this May. Yes, even Bitcoin down, we start releasing it so people can play, giving us feedback. And at the moment, we open the open alpha summer tournament. So we already got 8 team register. We just announced today, and the first game gonna be live on this Saturday. So guys, tune in and see people from globally compete each other to see which team gonna win the tournament. Also, there is a mini game so that you can put in your predictions, and if your prediction is correct, then you win a big prize. The prediction for the summer tournament. Moving on, if you guys haven't aware of our tokenomic model, here's something you can see. So we're gonna have two dual token. So the MTS is our governance token, and the MTT is our in-game token. So MTT is mostly for you to, like I said, you have to pay for later on to energy to play the game. For example, each day you can place only 10 match. So with MTTs, you can play more than that, or you use that to upgrade your guns, to purchase the metals, or you can, purchase some things like armors or some small stuff when you play in the chaining system. MTS is much more important than that. It's gonna be more like a payment, like a VIP payment. You use that to pay for the seasonal pass we have, so some special map, or you use that to join some special tournament. When you upgrade the gun, you will also need MTS, so that you can increase your chance of successful when you create the guns, or you use that to paying the fees when you want to join our creator competition, the gun and map tournament or some stuff like that. So that's the difference between the token. And when you play in the game, the MTT is the token you earn, and MTS is the token you have to own, so that you can vote on chain. Depends on what's the proposals of the game is. um, and I think you can, since I don't have much time, so I hope you can see here and see that we reserve a lot for token, for marketing competitions and staking and community. So it's like mostly 50% of the token gonna use to develop the game further. Uh, So for the roadmap at the moment, we at the Q3 and 4 of this year. So we at the gaming tournament so far. So the game is expected to release in Q4, and at our latest version, we haven't released it, but we already have the weapon upgrade feature. After the tournament ends, we will release the new versions, and you guys can go in and try to see with each metals and each gun how can you upgrade it, so you have more details, insights, and how you can invest and how you can earn your entity token, how many friends you need to play, so you can upgrade your weapon later. Once the Q4 we got the release version done, so what we put the official release version here is that, so I think there will be more bugs at that, so we hopefully we can call the really live version once everything is done and no need to fix the bugs or something like that. Okay, next one. It's just some things about what the partners we have before in investor. So apart from the investor, we have currently we are already partners with 25 guilds, from the big guilds and the small guild, mostly from Asia and Russia and a bit countries in the Europe. So those are the guilds that are paying a lot of interesting into our game. Sorry, I couldn't put it in here today, but if you follow our Twitter, you see that we upload all of the partnership announcement like every week. Every week we got one or two guild partnership announcement. So yeah, thank you for that. That pretty much is about our games and our meta tries. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, Frank. So I think we kind of overshot it. So maybe we should cut it down to one question. Laura, do you want to have the honor?
Yeah, would you mind to share more about the tournaments, because I saw several comments mentioned about
Oh, sure. So the tournament with a prize of $5,000, and there will be 8 teams compete each others and play in 15 matches. We're gonna play 3 match every week. Start from this week, Saturday. So they team win plays in conquest mode with the format of BO5. So each whichever reach 3 game win first, they will win the match and advance to the next round. So we have like 2 esports team in Vietnam. Yes, they are esports team. One from Germans and 3 from other guilds, Liberty Gaming guilds, some other guilds. The German team is actually the winners of the last Open Alpha tournament. So they keep, joining each tournament and now here. So if you guys, for anyone who follow them from the very first tournament, I think you can place a bet on them because they are quite strong. Also, there's a Chinese team named Nine Heaven Guilds. Really interesting, really competitive. I hope you guys can follow them and give them your support. Other than that, we have a lot of mini games. One big mini game before the tournament, which will be announced tomorrow or Friday, and we will have small mini game in our Discord before the match start. Streaming the live stream gonna be shared in our Discord as well, and in our final game there will be a live commentator. So if you guys have chance, tune in to see people compete, and hang out with us. We welcome all of the gamer here.
Thank you, Frank. So next up, we've been through 3 different games today, and with games in Web3, it's not a question, sorry. So, with games in Web3, the counterparty is actually the guilds. So we actually are very honored to have the best guild in Vietnam with us today. So Howard from Ancient Age.
Hey, how are you guys? Good to see you.
Hey, Howard.
Good to see you finally.
Finally,
I
finally see
like camera. Yeah.
in real life, right? In real life. Great to meet you, and thank you so much for organizing this event. This is amazing, and thank you for featuring Nation 8. I would love to tell everybody a little bit more about Nation 8 and answer any questions you might have. We are the largest gaming guild and the GameFi infrastructure software developers from Vietnam, and our vision is to democratize social and financial access in the metaverse. We have about 40 people in Vietnam and 10 people globally in the US and China and other places. And let's dive in. What we're building here is, GameFi infrastructure DAO. What that means is, we see that there are thousands of games being developed today, many of them in today's pitch as well. And we're super excited about GameFi because it is going to serve as the onboarding channel for blockchain for millions of people that are in a different demographic than what the previous crypto users are. And we see that as, I think it's almost a consensus. That's one of the best onboarding channel for blockchain to get more users. And in the current state of blockchain, right, we see how fantastic blockchain is. We see the power of the technology, but it's yet to be discovered by many people. And we think, blockchain gaming is the best way for that. And what we want to do at Nation 8 is to help the blockchain games to acquire users, train the users to play, and educate people about what blockchain is, what blockchain gaming is, and how do you really benefit from the blockchain gaming that's thriving by providing software and providing education content. We also run the largest guild in Vietnam, which is about 3,500 scholars. We help them to earn, at the peak, more than $1,000 a day, and to that income more than $1,000 a month, and that income can change their life, because when you come from a less privileged regions, that's actually an income that's a lot higher than the average monthly income in the country. A little bit about Vietnam, and you guys probably all know a lot about Vietnam. Like, we as a country is very crypto native, number 3 monthly active user on MetaMask, and number 2 in DeFi adoption according to chain analysis. So, which means like the people in Vietnam are not only crypto native in terms of they have some crypto, but they have also explored into using DeFi applications a lot and testing and then exploring and using different applications with blockchain, which provides this global financial system, which I think is very significant because it doesn't matter what country you're in, what kind of infrastructure physically you have, but you have the same access to the best sort of world-class financial ecosystem. And exchanges like Binance, chains like BNB chain, like ETH, like Solana, like Bitcoin, right? Like everything. It's all accessible globally. In terms of Vietnam, right, I think blockchain is the best opportunity for Vietnam to leapfrog the rest of the world in terms of developed countries. We have a lot of people, about 100 million, third largest country in Southeast Asia, and a lower average monthly income than many countries at $250 per month. Nation 8 was able to change people's income significantly back when the peak of GameFi in the bull market, and help people earn like 4 times as much as their typical monthly income by helping them to play games. And I think we'll continue to find more channels for people to receive alpha and make more money in their daily life and through crypto. We've built the largest GameFi institution research center, Nation 8 Research, with more than 50 articles about GameFi, about everything happening in the metaverse and individual games. We've talked to about 250 and more GameFi projects and evaluate them and partner with about 25 of them in terms of helping them to reach users in Southeast Asia and educate people more about their games and how blockchain really enables their games. And we're building Solana-based NFT, GameFi-focused NFT and token launch pads. It's the first GameFi-focused NFT and token launch pad on Solana, and it's eventually going to be expanded to be on other chains and multi-chain as well. And we're building a GameFi decentralized identity that's on multiple different chains to help users to build their credentials as they play more games and explore into GameFi and showcase their experience so that they can get rewarded accordingly to their experience by the other games that might want to acquire them as their early users. Our community has grown to about 200K in total, with 93K followers on Twitter and 84K in Discord. We have, here are some numbers and some of the games that we are excited to be partnering with. And we've raised 2 rounds of financing, a total of 10 mil from investors like Pantera, Dragonfly, Hashed, Makers Found, C Square, among others. We're really trying to build forward to, for one, bring Vietnam to the global arena and to help people realize that Vietnam is a significant force in the entire crypto industry today because how crypto native people are and how strong the community is and how dedicated they are to crypto. And 2, educate more people about blockchain and onboard more users from Vietnam and Southeast Asia to GameFi first, and then other metaverse projects and different chains later on. We're building software for achieving that, and hope to do more with BNB chain, and excited to build this ecosystem forward together.
Thank you, Howard. I mean, this is comprehensive, and I do agree that Vietnam is a rising market in Web3 or even generally as an ecosystem. So, right, there aren't many questions from the comment box. So maybe, Laura, would you like to start first?
Sure. Hey, Howard. Nice to meet you again.
Hey, Laura.
So, in terms of the sustainability, we saw some guilds work with some GameFi projects before. It do cause some problems. So, how do you view this problem? How you solve this together with GameFi projects?
Yeah. So I think a lot of games see that we kind of see Axie Infinity as sort of the first generation crypto game, sort of like CryptoKitties back in 2017 and 2018. That's sort of like a beta test for an entire GameFi ecosystem. It's a really successful beta test, right? But I think people have realized that we need to build games, Web3 games that are fun to play and people are interested in spending money in to make it more sustainable. Like the game needs to be really fun. Gaming industry is one of the best internet company categories that generate a lot of revenue. Naturally, people like to play games and they like to spend money in games to buy skin, buy items, or like showcase their achievements. And I think I would think it will be the same for Web3 game as well. So people will actually spend money in the game and actually to achieve things, and the game will be able to generate revenue and distribute that back to the community that support them early on. And I think that's one way to help the games to become more sustainable. We're seeing a lot of like exciting gaming studios doing that, building games that are really fun, and people would be excited to stay in the economy. It's almost like a different world, quote unquote, metaverse for the player, and they have a new identity there. And with those games coming out, hopefully later this year or early next year, I do think that's going to be a much better sustainability.
Great to hear that.
Cool. So on my side, I think it will be on a broader GameFi ecosystem thing. So how do you see the future of GameFi, especially in this bear climate?
Yeah. I mean, right now it's kind of bear market. Everyone kind of acknowledged it a little bit. I think it's very normal sort of adjustment to reality a little bit. And building games really take time, right? We do see, say, maybe about 50 games launched over the last year, maybe fewer than that, maybe more than that. But I see like about 1,000 game studios developing new games right now. It typically takes anywhere from a year to 5 years to build a strong game in traditional world. Even though crypto is moving faster than everything in internet world, building the product that's a quality game It still takes time. And we got a lot of these game studios really start building like a year ago, maybe even later than that. And we got to give them a little bit of time to to actually come out with their product. And we're kind of in this time to just wait and see like which games really come out with a really strong gameplay and fun product. And I think once that comes, the quality of game will be a lot better, and we'll see people's excitement for games coming back, because we already have so many users that are gamers, and they're just all it's a fun. It's just about people having fun and enjoying community together.
Thanks for the amazing answer and the amazing sharing as well. So I guess we could move on to the next speaker as well. So next up, it's a project that has been mentioned a lot of times in the comments box today. So it's Bernard from Spinal Labs.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yep, everything's good.
Yeah. So yeah, going back to the front page. So yeah, that's Spinal Lab. So we are building like Web3 coordination. Basically, we are a DAO infrastructure provider. So there's a lot of pain point with DAO, and it's just running a DAO day to day is just not practical. It's a hard job to maintain like Discord, interaction, and engage your community. So like we are building an all-in-one interface to build like a minimum viable DAO. So if you look today in our phase 1, we offer like Spinal offer you the creation and the management of the DAO, the treasury management, voting and proposal, and discussion. So we have everything integrated on our app, and we're trying to really focus in like enabling the user, the creator, and the member of the DAO to have a smooth experience. We don't want them to move in and out of other platforms or other apps or dApps for their daily operation. We also like provide. We're also working to build like a peer-to-peer marketplace for legal, tax, marketing service. So like one of the biggest challenge of DAO is like wrapping them into LLCs, foundation, cooperative, or partnership. And that's one of the biggest challenge if you want to like really bring a DAO to the real life everyday operation, like running a DAO with your friends to invest in a house, or like to build like a gaming team and managing your asset together. We also gonna have like a DAO incubator and an app store. The app store will allow us to like open like our platform to other app and let people build on top of it and provide additional service on top of Spinal, so that people are really like the DAO members really have like everything they need. We also like focus a lot of like on activation and retention, so we make everything easy. So I'm going to show you how our platform works. So we call our DAO squads. So you can that's how you create a squad. Basically go on and choose your network. We're on Binance, Polygon, ETH. You create a safe. It can be a multi-sig wallet or simple DeFi wallet. You choose the maximum number of members. You also choose whether your squad or DAO is public or private. So a private DAO would be hidden, and you will have to have an invite. The DAO also can choose whether they get a fee for the deposit, and that would finance the DAO. That's our like social feed platform. That's where like the everyday operation, everyday life happens. So like we have everything we believe to build like activation, engagement, and retention on the DAO. So like you would interact, make proposal, post meme, talk about what you want to do with the DAO. The more engaged you are, the more social points you get. We have a reward system that will enable that will be set up by the DAO. So like each DAO would decide what is an active member, how many points they get, what do you get after you receive X amount of points. So like you could get NFT or like other type of rewards. So like this rewarding system, we feel like that would build create some marginal utility to force people to always be active in the DAO. That's our treasury management function. So you can deposit your money, look at your investment, get day-to-day payment, salary payment. You can give money to causes that you want. Everything here is on a real time. There's a clear taxonomy, so you see deposit, withdrawal, investment, and other category that you can create. We have a multi-sig, so that solves a lot of problem in terms of like security. Our other function is fundraising, so you can really you have flexible fundraising series. So you can choose to fundraise on a whitelisted manner, so only X amount of member or people that wasted can fundraise for a special purpose, or it is open to everybody. You also can get, because it's a DAO, you also get your token. You as a DAO the DAO would decide on like whether the features are limited or unlimited in terms of amount of token, and that would be like the tokenomics would have to be voted on by the DAO individually. That's our on-chain and off-chain governance. So like it also goes back to our social feed where you have where people debate, interact, and then they go and make proposal. Everything's transparent. You vote on it. So today you have to move out to go to Snapshot to go and vote on-chain. Everything it's on Spinal. You have the debate on our social feed. So like there's no more Discord. Everything is like on one platform. It makes the whole experience easier for all the members. We also have like a payment feature. So like you every day as DAO member, you have like expense that would need to be like covered by the DAO. So you can upload your invoice, get paid on it, and the payment can be executed by batch via multisig. We have a transaction history, then you can export to an external accounting software that you can send to your accountant. The other feature that we're exploring is DAO Employment Advantage. And that really like talks to like Web3 people that are totally remote. So like we're talking about like decentralized insurance products. So we would partner with like some decentralized insurance provider to provide the DAO members with some kind of like social insurance protection. So that's our team. So most of the team is in Vietnam. So Levin, Misa are all ex Gemini Crypto. Our developers are like, you can see of them. We have a product designer, our head of community, Steven is like experienced in building Web3 project, DeFi, NFT, and GameFi. I'm currently in London. So like that's basically the Spinal core team for the moment. And yeah, that's it. If you want to check out how you build a DAO, we're beta testing right now on spinal.finance. And we'll be announcing next week the mainnet on like Binance.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
So the concept of DAO has been around since 2016, shortly after the Ethereum ICO.
Yeah.
I'm just very curious. What's the traction so far you have with Spinal Labs?
So like the traction we got is interestingly, we have like 10 DAO beta testing, and they all are like DAOs that are on other platform. And their main issue is like engagement and voting. So even if you get a proposal up, getting everybody to vote, because the proposal would be discussed and debated on Discord, for example, or on Telegram. And then you have to go on chain to create the proposal, draft it properly. It was agreed upon by the DAO member. All those like small steps that fragment, that divide the voting process, the flow of a DAO. That's like a pain for all those DAOs. So like we have like 10 DAOs beta testing our platform right now, and we're talking with 2 of them already, like to move them on the mainnet, and we'll be onboarding slowly the other DAOs on our mainnet, and they'll be like slowly like moving their community from the other DAO infrastructure they built on to ours.
Interesting. Laura, do you have any questions?
Other interesting. Let me pick a comment from the dashboard. So how is the charging rate? How is the revenue stream for your two?
So we have a freemium model. So I can go back to Squad. So we will make money on our peer-to-peer service, helping people provide legal service, accounting service, being the service provider for that. And we will be charging on transaction fee. There will be a minimum. It will have to have all the small transaction will be free, and it will have achieve a certain size before we charge on the transaction. We take a percentage of the transaction fee of the DAO. That will be 3% in the future, if that's what people are wondering.
Nice. So thank you for sharing all this interesting information about the DAOs and your platform.
Yeah.
So I think moving on, I think we have another very interesting project. I think the project is called Orochi Network. Hey Chiro, how's it going?
Hi.
I think you're muted.
Hi, Elsie. Hi, Laura. I'm Chiro, and I'm the founder of the Orochi Network. We are build up an infrastructure, allow people to develop the app and also develop the game and metaverse application. So we actually provide the new ability, allow people to build up the high performance application. So as you see right now, there are many challenges for the people who try to build the game for the Web3 and also building the metaverse application. Because there is a limitation of the computation, the data correctness, and the data availability. There are some issues that when you try to do every computation on blockchain, because blockchain it certainly is a like synchronous system. It cannot handle every request and respond it in the asynchronous way. That's why we're thinking a new like a new product, a new layers take care of the computation, allow to people to do the real-time response for every request, and also allow people to verify the data on the runtime, and also provide data availability. So everyone don't need to request to third-party service, and then a way for the data to feedback in the smart contract or even in their D app. So everything is in one place, and people can build up everything on our verifiable computation layer. We introduced you can imagine that the Orochi network is just like the layer 2 just for the computation. We do not try to handle everything, like we don't want to handle all the payment stuff and try to be the too greatly and handle everything. We just want to help the other layer 1 blockchain to scale the computation and allow them to outsource the computation on the smart contract to our computation layer. So we're solving very challenging issue in this industry. And then here is one use case that people can imagine how Orochi works. The first thing we build is the Orochi computation layer. It actually is, it contains one verifiable runtime. And right now we develop ZK EVM, but in future it will be the verifiable WebAssembly runtime. And on top of it, we build several components like DRNG. We provide randomness, the D oracle. We're going to provide data correctness and also the data availability, and allow people to interact with the real world, and the database driver to access the ImmuDB and allow people to access the data from their database. So the game logic actually people can develop with any programming language, and also deploy it on the Orochi network, and then it can execute and also leverage the security of the Orochi computation layer and get the data to execute on the game logic, and also the result can be verified by smart contract. So people do not like sacrifice the decentralization. Okay. For example, for the verifiable runtime, like right now we developed the ZK EVM, and there are several projects also trying to working on this stuff, like Slackware, like the Ethereum Foundation, and yeah, many more, many big team try to capture this flag. For us, we think a little bit further, and we try to build up the verifiable runtime, the WebAssembly verifiable runtime, allow people to develop any kind of application in any language, and then combine to the WebAssembly opcode, and then people can actually execute and verify it in everywhere with lower costs. So here is we also working on the like the POC, because at the first we try to do before we try to do everything with EVM and also the WASM, we try to write our own like EVM. We call it dummy EVM, and also we we try to apply zero knowledge proof to secure the computation process. So you can imagine that it is just a normal machine, but after it execute one program, it will return the result, and also one zero knowledge proof allow you to verify the result. So it's allowed the weak, like the weak device can outsource the heavy and expensive tasks to origin network. Oh, I'm not sure the video can be. Oh no. I think the video cannot play in this. Okay. Okay. Could you help me to switch to another? Okay. So this short course we develop in Rust, and actually it's also open source. We try to build a very simple dummy EVM, dummy VM virtual machine, and then we try to apply the general knowledge proof and generate the circuits, and then generate the proof. The demo will really short, and actually it just happened in several seconds. As you see here, then we generate the proof after we complete the computation. So here is our plan to move on with our product. The first thing we're going to introduce in our gaming wallets. The next is the DRNG, and then the ZK EVM, and the other stuff you can see here. And so we going to develop in the future. Yeah, I think I run out of time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Chiro.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think this is way too technical for our audience. So
Yeah.
let me try to dumb it down. Please correct me if it's wrong or like, it's not against what you think. So basically what Orochi Network is trying to do is provide the game developers a way to actually get server-like experience while having everything on chain.
Yeah.
So this is certainly a need in this market. So I have a question for myself.
Yeah.
So how do you actually want to go to market? Basically, how do you get the bigger gaming companies to embrace your solution?
Actually, right now we have two plans to go to the markets. The first plan, the first we need to talk to every layer one project and try to convince them how this project can help the other DApp and the other game on their chain to scale and also have improve the user experience in terms of playing game and also interactive with the game server, and also how it with its benefits and also allow people to keep the game still decentralized. The others roles we talking with the game manufacturer and also game publisher. So we want them to be a part of us. Like we're going to like give them the permission to run the validator node and also to become the computation provider or something else, and then they going to help us to onboarding their player and their customer to our G network. Yeah.
Laura, you look very intrigued. I think you have some questions.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I think it's quite disruptive. So when you pitch to those potential clients, if I think they are interested, but if they don't adopt your solution as soon as possible, what do you think are the main reasons there? What are the real reasons block them to use your solutions?
Actually, it's like when people I've heard many feedback from the other project that they doing and build up the game right now, when they try to every computation on the on-chain and using the on-chain solution, the gas fee and the user experience is very horrible, because the gas fee is very expensive and user experience is very horrible, because every time you win an item you need to sign a smart contract, sign the transaction, and it will like it giving people very awful experience with gaming stuff. So we try to allow the application to execute really quick, and also allow people to don't need to interactive with the game server frequently. So people just need that play the game, enjoy the game, and then later on they can redeem the rewards, because everything can be verified or on the layer one smart contract. Yeah, and I think it is the common pain point and share between many gaming projects right now, and we try to solve that. Yeah.
Thank you, Chiro, for sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, everyone.
So, thank you. So last up, we have Annie from Kalemas Finance that will be sharing her product with us.
Hi, Annie.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for staying out very late. I think probably the final project, and I think it should be easy. All right. So greetings, everyone, again. I'm Annie from Kalemas Finance, and at Kalemas Finance, we pay and get paid per second. Okay, so let's start with a simple story. Meet Jacob and Annie. Jacob is working for Annie as a freelancer. Annie found him online, so they barely know each other in real life. So Jacob is skeptical. He's not sure if Annie would pay him on time, so he asked her to pay him in advance. Same for Annie. Jacob has a good profile, but chances are he might quit the job and get away with the money. So she didn't agree. So Jacob gave another offer. He wanted Annie to pay him for every hour that he works, so he could get the money ASAP. But that would be too much work for Annie. She cannot send him money every hour. That's too much work. So what now? This is where Kalemas Finance comes in. The problem that Annie and Jacob is having is also the problem that we're all having with traditional fiat payment platforms. First, it's lack of automation. Annie and any other companies have to manually transfer the salary, even if it's a recurring payment. Second is trust-related risks. Annie and Jacob built a contract out of trust, but trust is actually the most unreliable thing though. Third, delay time. Jacob has to wait for a specific date to receive the money. And lastly, they do not support tokens. Thus, to solve those issues, our team has decided to create a decentralized crypto streaming protocol on multi-chain. Calmos Finance aims to promote transparent and secure streams of money. Crypto streaming is simple. You create a stream of money, and it will be distributed evenly through a specific amount of time. Money can be streamed per second, minute, up to year. All of the transactions are recorded on-chain, so it's transparent. And users can control the money on all chains in just one dashboard. Calmos Finance offers both B2B and B2C payment solutions. The fundamental use cases are auto payroll, token vesting, and multi-sig wallet. It offers a no-code solution for team financing and treasury management. In addition, the app serves well when it comes to automating subscription and token airdropping. Streams of money can also be seen as collateral on lending protocols. And that's enough for talking. Here's a quick demo of the app. Can you help me share the video, Tiana?
Once signed in, users can view all of their streams on multiple chains thanks to off-chain cloud database. They can easily monitor all of their cash flow in just one dashboard. Here's the simple flow. You could easily stream money with simple steps. Money can be streamed per second, hour, up to year. We have advanced setting for cancellation and initial release for vesting. Additional information like contract title or email address are also available. Calmos Finance only takes 0.25% of your payment amount as service fee. Users can easily control the inflow and outflow of money through interactive dashboard, showing the total amount and also daily changes. We could easily see the detailed information of the stream and know how much money is being streamed at the moment. In addition, sender can cancel or transfer wallet address, while recipient can withdraw the money at any time. Recipient can easily withdraw a part of the amount or all the money while the stream is going on. Simply fill in the number and sign the contract, wait for a few seconds, and the money is withdrawn.
So yeah, Calmos Finance, can you help me back to the slide? Yeah, perfect. Calmos Finance is profitable and scalable. We take only 0.25% of your payment amount as service fee. And the app is currently on Polygon, Tron, and EVMOS testnets. And it will be on BNB chain this September. Our tokens, the Calmos CLF, has a total supply of 100 million. It's a utility token and soon to be governance token on the protocol. A large amount will be dedicated to the community and to boost transaction on Calmos Finance. Our team has 4 members, and I'm the most beautiful one. We have experience in building software as a service, and although we're still kind of new to the blockchain world, we've got some achievements in some of the competitions with the total prize of nearly 100,000 USD. So we believe we are the right people doing the right thing at the right timing. Calmos Finance will be on mainnet this September, and we will launch our token at the end of this year alongside security audit and functions development. We're also building dynamic and engaging community on Twitter and Discord. So really welcome you guys to join us to pay and get paid every second. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Annie.
Thank you, Annie. This is amazing. Well, Laura, do you want to go ahead with your questions, sis?
You pick up from the comments first. I'm still, I think it's quite active for the comment side. Maybe you can pick one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't find a question.
Let me pick up one. So,
Right. Okay.
yeah. Nick talk about, since Calmos Finance is related to fiat payment system, how it assures it uses of a safe journey and secure experience.
All right, so thank you so much for the question. I think I might not explain well. Calmos Finance, it's a crypto streaming protocol. So It's all about crypto. So yeah, we currently are not using fiat payment as the currency. So it's crypto. So everything is on chain, so it's secure and transparent. So yeah, and also like it's because it's a DeFi product, so it keeps your money. So we need to like audit our codes securely and carefully. So we have been doing it with a lot of platforms, and also we are signing contracts for a third party to like audit the codes. So no worries about that.
Cool. So I do have a question. There are other similar products doing similar, services. So what is your unique selling point?
All right. Thank you for your questions. Yeah, I think that the unique selling point is that Calamos Finance embraces the benefits of both recipients and also senders. Yeah, like in the example of Annie and Jacob, they both have worries and they both have something in concern. And Calamos Finance could be the one who solved it. It's very easy. So like even for non-blockchain natives can also like interact with the app as long as they got the wallet. And yeah, I think it's user friendly, it's beneficial, and it's a trustless escrow. So yeah, I think that's some of the selling points that we're offering.
Got it. Thank you for your amazing sharing. You're a natural at this. So, well, we did come to an end of all the speakers today, and I want to thank all the speakers very much. This is an amazing session, and there is many interesting takeaways. So, how do you feel about this session, Laura?
Very cool. We should keep on running this program going forward.
You can run the program. So, some shout outs I have to do. So, number one, please follow us on Twitter at BNB Chain. So, secondly, please join our Vietnamese community Telegram group. It's BNB Chain Vietnamese. So, thirdly, there's an upcoming event in Ho Chi Minh City this Friday. It's an offline event, and we'll be sharing the Eventbrite link shortly in the comment as well. So, for projects interested in building on BNB Chain, you can reach us with the link in the Telegram in the comment box. So, also for talented individuals looking to join the BNB Chain family, there's a link in the comment box as well. So, lastly, I really hope that this session has been fruitful for the viewers, and everyone have a nice day. Thank you.